Yo, what up everybody? It is day 19 and we're getting closer and closer to ending the challenge. You know, I got up early today, right? And then I stayed up for about an hour and then I laid down on my bed and I fell back asleep. So, you know, I'm not disappointed in myself, right? Because I still got up. I stayed up for about an hour, but you know, I didn't stay up. I ended up waking up like around 8 a.m. I woke up at 3:45 a.m. stayed up till like around 5:30 a.m. You know, I did some chart work, then I laid down on my phone. I was on my phone for a bit and then I knocked out. Like I just went to sleep out of nowhere. So, you know, I'm not very disappointed about that, but then I'm not happy about that either, right? Because, you know, in that time I was supposed to finish up some things, but I was waiting for this program to download and I'm like, all right, well, let me just chill for now while it downloads. I was watching a YouTube video on my phone and then bam, I knocked the hell out. So I'm still gonna continue it tomorrow. Like the plan is to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, but this time I'm gonna make sure not to lay back down on the bed and go back to sleep, because the whole point of waking up early so that I could get things done early in the morning, and we just continue the challenge, you know. Like, so day 19 has been pretty chill today, right? Like I was gonna go pick up a shift today at work, but instead I stayed home so that I could study and catch up on some chart work and homework and stuff like that. So I much rather do that than actually go work, you know. Although if I go to work I will be able to make some extra money, but if I stay home I'll be able to catch up and I'll be able to finish up everything. That way on the weekends I can really just focus on working and not have to do that stuff, because I catch myself on the weekends after work being like, damn, now I need to do this stuff and I'm kind of tired of doing it. So if I give myself a whole day to finish the things that I need to finish today, then, you know, it'll work out for me. So it's 4:20 and you know what I'm gonna focus on doing right now for the next like 2 to 3 hours is to back test and do my trading work and catch up on that. Once I'm done with that, then I'll move on to doing something else. And you know, in this whole challenge I find that it feels way better to stay disciplined than to give in to these other desires that are not gonna necessarily help me reach my goals, right? Like I do want to play video games, but I feel much better when I instead do my homework and commit to that for like 2 hours and just knock that out. I feel way better after doing that, because then after that, then I can play some video games and I'll feel much better. But it feels like crap when I play video games for like 2 to 3 hours and afterwards I'm like, man, damn, I still need to do this other stuff that I said I would do, but I didn't, you know. So man, this challenge has been quite helpful to me. Like it's shown me and taught me a lot of things about myself, a lot of patterns that I didn't recognize. By watching my own videos, I was just like, damn, like I noticed that I do this and I do that, and you know, I've been able to change and fix a lot of other things in this whole challenge. So you know, I'm really hoping that the last 10 days of the challenge that I can just have a non-stop streak of waking up at 4 in the morning and staying up, right? Because it's one thing to wake up and stay up for an hour, but it's another thing to wake up, get out of bed, and then just attack your day and stay awake. Because at night you feel much more like successful, right? You feel like more productive, that you got more things done. And you know, starting another sleep cycle really is not that beneficial, because then you wake up and you feel even more tired. But yeah, I'm gonna tap in with you guys a little bit later. Since I started this video late, I'm gonna actually record some other things a little bit later today. But so far so good. The challenge continues, guys. Day 18. All right, so it's about 10:51 p.m. and the only reason that I'm still up this late today is because I work tomorrow, but it's at 8:30 in the morning. So I'm still planning to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow in the morning. And I realized that the reasons that I don't wake up early on Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays is because I don't set an actual intention of doing something after I wake up, right? On Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I have class at 5 in the morning. So of course I force myself to get up on those days, but on these other days that I don't have a responsibility to get to at 5 in the morning, it's harder for me to get up. So I just thought about this earlier, right? I'm gonna set the intention of getting up at 4 in the morning so that I could study the markets and backtest and do everything I need to do before I go to work at 8 a.m. Because if I study from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., I will already have put in 4 hours of studying the market before I have to go work. So in doing that, I know that it will help me become and learn trading so much faster, and I'll just gain the advantage and an edge on, you know, learning the markets in that way. And it just blows my mind that I finally like found something to dedicate my time to at those hours on the days that I don't have something to do. And you know, it just, man, this whole challenge is just working out for me. Like, it's doing more than I had imagined it would do for me. And like, it's a life-changing experience, man, because you know, I've been struggling with waking up early for so long, and I just realized that, you know, that I could do it. And not only that, but I can be consistent at it. And it wasn't ever as hard as I imagined, you know. It was just in my head. I'd always say it would be hard, so it ended up being hard. It hasn't been that difficult. It's just the consistency has been a little bit of a struggle, but I'm figuring out those things, right? Like, I'm figuring out why, and I'm immediately making a change and taking new actions to see if that works. Because part of getting to your goals is making a plan, and then part of the plan is changing the things that are not working, and eventually, you know, replacing it with other ideas and seeing if those ideas work. So this challenge has been an amazing challenge for me. So day 19 is over, and tomorrow we start day 20. So tomorrow's the first day of the last 10 days of the challenge. So that means that I gotta, you know, be as consistent as I can, and I'm gonna commit for the last 10 days of the challenge that I'm gonna wake up at 4 a.m. no matter what day it is. I'm gonna wake up at 4 a.m. And you know, I already have a good streak though, right? Like, this whole week I woke up at 4 in the morning. So, you know, I've already started in a way. But you know, today, because I didn't stay up, I don't know if I should count it. I probably could, right? I think I could count it, but you know, I want to just give myself another reset and continue, you know, the challenge. So yeah, guys, it has been day 12. It's been a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 20. Let's get it.